Dear students, today we are going to discuss about object-oriented software engineering unit 1. So before going to discussing about object-oriented software engineering unit 1, first we know about what is software systems, challenges in large projects, successful software systems, what are the reasons for failure, engineering approach, and briefly discuss about function-oriented design and object-oriented design. Next, coming to software systems. Software systems are used in various applications, that is, business applications and engineering and scientific applications. So, in our daily life, we see number of software system. That means number of applications. For example, railway reservation systems and payroll systems, online banking applications. These are the applications of software systems. The software systems may be simple, that may be complex. The software systems are developed for our internal purpose as well as public purpose. And the software systems are developed in real time, and the software systems are uh, developed for providing the information to the users. So based on the requirement, we can develop the software systems. For example, we can take railway reservation system. So with the help of that application, we booking the ticket our family members as well as which is used by public. Coming to payroll system application, that payroll system application which is used by business people for executing their activities, business, not only business people and business organization, that means business organization used that payroll system applications for executing their activities. Next, challenges in large projects. So we are developing the large systems. So at the time of developing the large complex software systems, we face some challenges. The challenges are effort, high cost. So in case the solution is not successful, the entire investment goes waste. At the same time, effort goes also waste. Long development time. So we can take long development time at the time of developing the project. Actually, before going to developing the project, we uh, we fix that time. So within that time only we can develop the software and deliver the software to the user. But at the time of developing the software, it will take more time. So that is also major challenge at the time of developing the project. Next, changing needs of our users. So based on the user requirement only we can develop the software. So the user may change the requirements day to day. So based on that requirement we can develop the software. So that is also a big challenge at the time of developing the large project. Next, high risk of failures. So risk of failures in terms of user acceptance, performance and maintainability. So we develop the solution. So that solution may not be accepted by the users. Next, that solution that means that may not meet the performance, and the solution is not possible to maintain to up to date. So these are the risk of failures at the time of developing the large projects. Next, successful software system. So when do we call software system successful? So based on these criteria, we say the systems are completed successfully. First one is development completed. We can develop the software systems within the time. So then the system is called successful. The system is called successful system. Next, it is useful, it is usable, and it must be used. When we develop the cost-effective and maintainable software, so the finally that must be used by the users. So the software systems are called successful software systems. Unless the software system cannot be used by the users. So when we develop the cost-effective and maintainable software only, that must be used by the users. Next, reasons for failure. So what are the reasons for failure of the software systems? Actually, we develop the systems. We develop the systems, successful systems. Only in, in development of the projects, we face the many challenges, but only 20% of the products are successfully completed. So why? Because some systems are during its development, it may be abandoned or it may be withdrawn. So because of some reasons. So what are the reasons for failures? Slippage of schedule. Slippage of schedule nothing but software is not ready in time. Next, cost overruns. That means it becomes too costly. Do not solve the user problem. So that solution does not solve the user problem. Pure quality of the software. So we develop the software that has poor quality. So it may leads to failure. Pure maintainability. We can develop the software. It is difficulty to maintain. So that is one reason for the failure of the product. It should be maintainable. In that way, we have to develop the product. Otherwise, it leads to failure. Next, no planning development of the product. So without planning, we can develop the product. So definitely, it can lead to failure. Next, pure understanding of the requirements. So before going to developing the product, we can understand the requirements. Based on the understanding of that requirement only, we can develop the product. Otherwise, it can lead to failure. Next, deliverables to the user not identified. So we can develop the product, but first we identify the what are the deliverable, what we are going to deliver to the customer. So we identify that one. So without identification of deliverables, we can develop the product. So that will also lead to the failure. Next, technical incompetence of developers. So technical incompetence of developers nothing but so the developers develop the product. So if the developers has more knowledge, more skills, definitely we can deliver the good product. Otherwise, we can develop the failure product to the customer. Next, no control or review. So no control or review nothing but at the time of the development of the product, we can control the development process. So without control, we can develop the wrong product. That means failure product. At the same time, review. Review is necessary. Next, that means we can develop the product. One step by step, we can develop the product. In each step, what what is the feedback of that step one, what is the feedback of step two, what is the feedback of step three. So based on that review we can develop the product. Without review, definitely we can deliver the wrong product to the customer. We may deliver the failure product to the customer. Next, pure understanding of cost and effort by both the developer and user. So what is the cost for developing the product? So we may understand, we may estimate the cost, we estimate the cost as well as we calculate the effort, how much effort we put for developing the product. So it must be understood by the developer as well as user. Otherwise, it leads to failure. So for avoiding all these failures, we may follow the engineering approach. That engineering approach gives the good product. So what is engineering approach? So to design, develop an artifact that meets specifications efficiently, cost effectively, and ensuring the quality. So with the help of this engineering approach, we design the good product that meets the customer requirements, and that is a cost effectively software, and also we ensure the quality with the help of engineering approach. And also we can use the some scientific principles. With the help of these scientific principles, we can ensure the quality. We can ensure the quality. See, the engineering approach is a well-defined approach, and it manages the people, cost as well as schedule. That means we can develop the product within the time, within the cost, and also it is satisfied by the customers as well as management. So this is about today this lecture. Next lecture we discuss about what is function oriented design, what is object oriented design, how the object oriented design uh, used in the software engineering for developing the software. Thank you.